Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Marilyn and you guys are welcome. So I'm going to be using a 3.5 millimeter hook and 2 yarns of my choice. So I'm using the Charity DK weight yarn. Recommended hook is 4, but I'm going to use a 3.5 just to make the stitches a bit more tight, okay? So I'm using 100 grams of yarn and then another 100. For this project, you're probably gonna need it basically depends on your size. So 100, 200, 3. I think 300 should be decent. So yeah, you're also gonna need your darning needle and your scissors as well. So let me get started. We are working on rectangles. So this is a pretty basic pattern. We are doing rectangles and we are doing double crochets. So it's a very beginner friendly project. So you're gonna start off by measuring underneath your breast going towards your back. I'm gonna insert an image on the screen, and then once you have that amount, you're gonna make a chain. So for my top, I did 100. So it's gonna depend on everybody else's size. So I'm a size small and I did 100. So it all depends on your bust size. So I'm gonna make a chain of 100. I have my chain of 100. I'm gonna work in the third stitch from my hook. I'm just gonna place a double crochet like this, pull through 2, insert my hook, pull through, and then pull through 2 loops. So I'm gonna work a double crochet in each and every single stitch until the end in my blue color. Until the end of the row, and then I'll meet you guys once I reach that point. Done with row number 1. So what I'm going to do is come in with my new color. I'm just going to slip it through the top of my last stitch like this, and then tighten the previous row. So I'm going to turn my work. The first stitch, pull through and chain 2. So what you're going to do is tuck the blue yarn underneath like this, so it blends in so well. So I'm tucking it in, same as the white. We are tucking it in, so we are holding it like this and then just tucking it in to make it blend. And then I'm just going to insert a double crochet in the first stitch while also tucking in my work. And then you're going to be placing a double crochet in each and every single stitch across, making sure to tuck the blue underneath. So as you go, you are just gonna pull a bit just to make sure your work is tight. So you're gonna pull the blue underneath just to make sure your work is tight. Don't pull too hard, and this is what your work should look like. I'm almost done with row number 2. I am at the last stitch. What I'm gonna do is insert my hook and then pull through one and then pull through two, and then the last two loops on my stitch I am gonna end off the row by using my glue, and I'm just gonna pull through two like that. If you're not certain, you can just rewatch the video and then you'll see what I did. After that, I'm gonna chain two, turn my work, take the white, tuck it underneath the, so this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys can see. And then I'm just gonna insert my hook, pull through. When I do pull through, I'm making sure that it also get tucked underneath. Or you could do the cutting and joining after every single stitch, okay? So, making sure to tuck my yarn underneath. I'm just gonna work a double crochet in each and every single stitch. So you're gonna work until the end and just alternate between row 2 and 3. And then I did a total of 23. You can do more depending on how long you want the sleeve length to be, but I did 23. So I already did one panel off camera. This is what it looks like all done. I did 23 rows. This is what my work is looking like. So you're gonna make 2 of these, okay? So we are doing the bottom part. So this is from underneath your breast, going all down to your waist or your belly button. So I'm gonna start off with a slip knot. And then I'm gonna make a chain that's gonna be able to go around my waist, okay? So I'm just gonna make a chain. So I did 115. I don't want mine to be too tight, okay? I need room to breathe, okay? So I'm just gonna slip stitch into the first stitch to form a ring, like that. So there's my ring. I'm gonna tighten the loop. I'm gonna chain 2 and then work a double crochet in each and every single stitch all around, and I'll meet you guys towards the end. So I'm at the end. I'm just gonna join with a slip stitch to seal the deal. Taking my white, just touching it and making a knot. Turn my work. Where you measure notch, you're gonna chain 2 and then work a double crochet in the same stitch. A double crochet in the next, making sure that we're still doing the same technique of tucking the yarn underneath, right? So that's what I'm doing. Making sure to tuck the blue underneath. So I'm gonna work all around and I'll meet you guys once I reach this point. I'm almost at the end. Just gonna do a few more. Just pull through 2 like that. And then slip stitch. And then chain 2. Tighten the white. Turn my work. And then just work a double crochet of the blue in each and every single stitch around. And then this is what your work should be looking like. So you're going to be repeating row 2 and 3 until you have your desired amount of rows. I'll write how many rows I did on the screen. Hi guys. So I am done with my 3 panels. I just assembled them into this rectangle just that my camera cannot fit the sleeves, right? So for the sleeves, I did 23 rows. This is what it looks like. I did 2 of them. And then the bottom part, I did 15 rows. So now I'm going to assemble my work like this. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to start off with the bottom part. Okay. So you're going to find your middle stitch and stitch mark it. It's either you count the stitches or what I do is line it like this. If I am off, I'm going to be off by a stitch. So I do this. And then the back, I can clearly see with the middle. So what I'm going to do, once I found my middle stitch and I've stitch marked it like this, I'm going to take one sleeve, choose the side of which I prefer to be the inside out, turn it over like this, and then just work on. So what I'm going to do is place a single crochet until this point, and then also on the other side I'm going to do the same. So let me demonstrate. I'm going to set my hook only on the one side like this. Attach my yarn in the middle stitch, the front side, front center. Then I'm just going to work a single crochet. So as you can see, the stitches here. You're going to make sure in every stitch on the other side you are placing a single crochet like this. So wherever there's a single crochet stitch, you are working a single crochet as well. Continue working until you reach this point. Hey guys, so I've joined with my single crochet on both sides like this. So now I'm at the end of my work. So now I'm just going to join these 2 with a single crochet, and then what I do on the right hand side I'm going to do on the left hand side like that. So I'm done with the one side. Now I'm just going to be working single crochet, trying to join my work until the end with this. Just continue. I'm going to continue off camera. T-shirt is all attached. The 2 panels are connected onto the t-shirt. Now I'm gonna find my center stitch like this. Take my yarn, my primary color that I used, the color that I used to start off my work. Attach it in the center, on one side of the center. Turn my work to the side. And then what we're gonna be doing now is working a border. So I'm working a border. So in each and every single crochet stitch, I'm just going to be making a single crochet stitch on the double crochet rows. Like this. Make sure you are doing it tight so your top can fit you properly. So you're going to work all around, come back down, and then all this way, all around, and come back down. And that basically sums up my video. I'll continue working off camera, and I'll meet you guys once I am done to show you the final product.